Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Riley Celine. Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see in the title down below, we're doing a story time. And so today's story time is going to be about the time that I lost my virginity. So yeah, we're just going to get right into it. Okay, so the time I lost my virginity, where do I start? So I was in high school. I was 16 years old, and we were going into 2014 summer. So when the school year came back around, I was going to be in 11th grade. So we're just going to say it's the summer before 11th grade. And yeah, I was 16 years old, and all I remember before all of that even happened, what I remember is me telling my friends in school, like, y'all, this is the summer, like, you just know. And I knew because during the school year I was talking to this guy or whatever, and so me and him, we were talking for the whole school year, and that was my dude. So I thought he was going to be the one to take my virginity, but he was just really thirsty, anxious, and he was just doing too much. And then thank God I didn't do it, because I ended up finding out that he was still messing with his ex anyway. So that was God's plan. But yeah, so I was dealing with that during the school year. So like towards the end of the year, I was like, you know what, like, I'm done with him. You know, like, if he would have just waited, you know, a little bit, but he was just too anxious. So if he would just wait a couple more months, he would have, you know, he would have got it, but he didn't. So anyway, thank you. Next. So summer comes, and so during summertime, we were staying at one of my best friend's house, and it was like 5 of us. And so at her house, her mom gave us the whole house for the summertime, and her mom went out of town. Mind you, we're 16 years old, and so she told us our only rules was to make sure we clean the house and to make sure we tell her when we come in and out of the house. So we like, hey, well, you know, like, we live. We like, oh, that's the only 2 rules. Like, we 16, so of course we like, oh, we about to have so and so over. We about to, you know, we about to be lit. So we was like, cool. So yeah, so our routine was like, we'll wake up in the morning, we'll clean up the house, we'll get dressed, and then, you know, we'll get our day started. So during 2014 summer, me and my friends, we were talking to these group of guys, and they were all friends. So imagine 5 of them or 6 of them, and then 6 of us. We all 16, 17 years old. So, you know, those is our dudes. And at the time, like, we all had somebody in the friend group. Avi, she didn't have anyone in the friend group at the time, but she was all like, she was cool with all of us. I was like her brother. So, you know, we were just all a family. And so, yeah, we were all talking to somebody in the friend group. And so I started talking to somebody in the friend group as well. And we started hanging out every day, like, tough, like, all of us. It was to the point where we would wake up, get dressed, clean up the house, call them, go hang out with them, do whatever we want to do. Like, we would go to Views, we would go to the mall. We went to some kickbacks with them. Like, we was a whole family. Like, we was just traveling as a unit. So yeah, we would hang out with them during the day, and then at nighttime they would come back to our place, and then we would just, like, they'll spend the night, you know. So the night that I lost my virginity, so we were all outside. It was me and one of my best friends, and then her dude that she was talking to, and we were you know, doing stuff we wasn't supposed to. We was getting lit, and it was, at this time, it was like 3 in the morning. So like, don't do drugs, y'all, but we were doing it. We were 16. We was like, hey, let's try it out. So yeah, we were doing that. And so after we got high, we all went back in the house. And so everybody was in their own room. Like, my friend, she dispersed into her own room. And at the time, we had my other friend, who was my friend at the time. We're not friends anymore, but she was there too with her dude. But they was in the house already. They didn't smoke with us. So we all go in the house, disperse into our own rooms. So mind you, my friends, we all have a group message, and so does him and his friends. So keep that in the back of your mind, okay? So anyway, we all dispersed into the different rooms, and, you know, we vibing and stuff. And it's about that time, you know, I knew I was ready. Me and him been talking for a cool little minute, and the vibe was right. So I knew, I'm like, all right, if he try, I'm gonna let it happen. You know, if he try, it's gonna go down. So he was trying. We get the tussling and stuff, you know, the touchy and all the extras. And then he leans in for a kiss. I kid you not. He leans in for a kiss, bumps me in the head, bro. This man. So I start to get a little nervous. In my head, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was so nervous, because one, that's so awkward. Like, how do you lean in for a kiss and then you bump me in the head while we're about to do it and I'm a virgin? Like, I did not feel confident. But, you know, I was like, we already here, let's do it again, let's try it again. So we kissed, and we got the kiss right, and then pow, whatever, it's done, the deed is done. So when the deed gets done, I was overwhelmed with all these emotions. Like, I was just a 16-year-old, and I was thinking like, oh my god, I can't believe I just had sex, you know. So I was so emotional, and I'm a Pisces too, so we just emotional creatures. So after we did it, I had hit my group message up. No, actually, I didn't even hit the group message up. I went down to my friend's room, and I just busted in the room. I don't know what they was doing, but sorry, but I busted in the room, and I told her to come to the bathroom with me. So she come to the bathroom with me, and so I'm crying. I'm like, I was like, I did it. And she was like, you did it? And I was like, yes, I did it. I had sex. You know, I did it. And she was like, why are you crying? And I was like, I don't know. And so he got scared because he's in the other room. So he went into her room with all of his homeboys. And so he talking. He like, bro, like, what's going on? He asked my friend, he like, what's wrong? Did I do something? Did I hurt her? Like, what's wrong? So he don't know what's going on. He freaking out because I'm crying and shit. So yeah, so we're in the bathroom, and I'm crying. I'm overwhelmed. Like, I'm just, you know, I just lost my virginity at 16, and I'm overwhelmed, okay? And he's in the other room. He's overwhelmed. He don't know what happened, what he did wrong. And so my friend tells me, she's like, I gotta tell you something. So I'm like, what can she possibly tell me in this time right now? What can you possibly tell me? So you know how I told y'all how we all got our own group messages, right? So she tells me when she was in the room with her little boo or whatever, she seen in a group message that my dude has sent a screenshot. I guess it was like a screenshot of a girl, and it was on Twitter or something. She had tweeted something. I don't know if it was his name with a lock or it was just something that had to do with him. And so he sent it to the group message. So she told me that. So I'm like, I just lost my virginity to this nigga, to this man, and he over here hitting up other girls and stuff and putting locks on Twitter and shit. Like, I was fed up. I was done. I was already emotional because I felt like a part of me was like, I don't want to do it. Not because of him or he didn't make me feel comfortable. I was comfortable, but it was just the fact, like, in the position we were in at the time, because he was kind of like popular, and so a lot of girls liked him. So I was just kind of like going back and forth with, like, do I really want to do this and put myself in this position because I know he's a hoe, or do I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just, you know, have fun because it's summer? So I went this way. So anyway, she tells me that, and so I'm already crying. So I was like, I'm done with him. Like, you played me. So when I get out the bathroom or whatever, I just like ignored him. I went outside and I was just done. And so like he came outside with me and we talked, and like I had brought up the girl, and then he just reassured me, like, you know, she was nothing. So I was like, cool, I'ma believe you. I'm 16, I'm a baby, I'm stupid. You might as well put a clown nose on me, hunk, cause I believe you. So I believed his stupid ass, and we went back in the house, and then everybody was just chilling at that point, you know, like we was just all vibing, we was all up, and yeah. So that was the story. And what I have to say for people who haven't lost their virginity yet, the best advice I would give you is to, like, if you're ready, if you really feel like you're truly ready, then do it and just be safe. But wait as long as you can, just because, like, if I would have waited, I would have gave it to somebody else that mattered, or somebody who I knew was going to be there for the long run, you know, just because, like, we're sacred, ladies. Like, we are the prize, and I'm not out here just giving my shit to anybody, you know. So I really thought he was the one, and I was ready, like I said. But if I could, I would wait a little longer to give it to the right person, because he wasn't the right person. And then I ended up finding out that the girl that with the screenshots and shit in the group message, so that bitch, I ended up finding out that she was something to worry about, because like he was messing with her. So more of the story, wait, y'all, wait, because sex is going to be there. It's going to be there, okay? You don't gotta rush, you don't gotta do too much, because we the prize. So yeah, and that was my story time. That was my lost my V card time. Tell me if you guys relate. I want to know you guys' stories on you losing your virginity. Tell me how old you were. Tell me was I too young? Do you think I was too young to even lose my virginity? Let me know your thoughts. Comment, subscribe, like, tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell everyone, and see you guys next video.